welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to day 2 of Vlogmas. I'm so excited. I want to thank everybody for all of their comments and everything. Yesterday's video, I had so much fun filming that. I know it was a little all over the place because you guys, there's a lot going on. But today, I actually want to just jump right into it because I know we have a lot to talk about. I want to make sure that anybody that's new, I want you guys to understand kind of like how I do things and how I plan just all of my bills and everything. So anyway, all right, so this is what we're gonna do. I like to keep my calendar out because I have to like look at it. The plus side about having a happy planner is that you could take the pages out, so it beats having to lug around that whole binder. However, you know, we're gonna make it work. I'm gonna just leave these out so I can see the bills that I'm, you know, supposed to be paying for this week. So this is what we're gonna do. You're gonna get a blank page. Now, again, I like to decorate my stuff. You guys you don't have to do this, okay? But I just like to make it look pretty. I normally use stickers, but I was like, you know what? I'm saving the stickers for 2023. So we're just gonna keep it basic. And we're gonna write here December 2022 budget, because we're gonna budget just for the whole month. Okay, so the first thing I want to write down is my income. Okay, now because I'm doing the whole month, we're gonna write down, sorry guys, because I'm doing the whole month, we're gonna write down all the paychecks that I'm gonna be getting this month, how much they are, any extra payments, etc., etc. So let's go ahead and start putting this in here. I'm going to write this first and then I'll explain. Okay, so forgot to bring out my calculator. All right, so real quick, this is the overview of all the checks. So I get paid, like I said, it's a magic month, so I have 5 paychecks. This is my total after taxes and after my 401k. I contribute 5% of my paycheck to my 401k every week. So that's a whole other discussion when I talk about debt and savings and retirement and all that later on this month as a miscellaneous payment. So that's how I get. And that equals $5,064 for the month of December. Again, remember, there's an extra check in there. So normally that's not my income every month. It's just this month because of that magic month. So now what we're going to do is we're going to write down all of our fixed expenses. So right over here on this side of the page, I'm going to write down all my fixed expenses and how much they are. Okay, be right back. Okay, so that is all my fixed expenses. That totals $2,231.24. Again, these are all bills, right? These are fixed. This has to be paid every single month. Then we're going to move on to the other side where we're going to put our cash envelopes. Okay, so my cash envelopes, I'm going to show you guys in a future video, like when I do my stuffings and stuff, I'll show you my wallet. But here we're just going to put the amounts. So my cash envelopes, I have a few of them. And this is what they are. So we have groceries, gas, eat out, kids, and spending. All right, so this is how you're going to break this down. You have to budget yourself for the week, okay? So you're going to see when I do my check-in, you're going to be able to see, like, I'm going to mark down how much money I spend throughout the week for whatever. If my kids want Dunkin' Donuts, if I go shopping for groceries, everything, all my expenses you're going to see in my weekly check-ins, okay? But what you want to do, if you're just starting to budget, what you want to do is go through your bank account, see how much money you spend on food a week or bi-weekly, however you get paid. You want to see how much money you spend on food. You want to see how much money you spend on gas. You want to see how much money you spend eating out. And any other category. If you like your daily coffee, you got to put how much you spend on coffee, okay? Like those sort of things. You want to write down a number and you want to budget yourself to that, okay? So I'm going to stick to what I know. because when I was like on my budget, it was like a fixed amount and I never passed it, because I always knew how much I was gonna, put in. So for groceries, it's just me and my 2 kids, okay? And usually we're pretty good with groceries. We do like one big shopping once a month for just to stock up on like the big stuff, plenty of drinks, etc., etc. But during the week, we do run out of like, the basics, milk, eggs, bread, like that kind of stuff. So I was budgeting $40 a week for groceries. Because I have 5 weeks in this month, I want to take that 40 and you want to multiply it by the 5. So I want to budget, what's that, $200 for the month of December for groceries, okay? Now, when I say make a trip to Sam's, let's say, okay? That's going to come out of my my sinking funds, or what I like to call them, my future funds, okay? Which are anything that I want to save for. So because I go once a month, I'm going to have 5 weeks to pull out however much money I want to pull. Let's say $10, $20, whatever the case, out of each paycheck, put it in a separate envelope. And when that day comes that I go to Sam's, I'm going to take that envelope and spend that much money. So if I put $20, let's say 20 times 5, that's $100. So I'm going to take $100 at the end of the month out of that envelope, and I'm going to go ahead and do my bulk shop for whatever I need. Okay. But this is specific to during the week. Okay. I do the same for gas. I drive to work and I drive to my kids' school. That's it. I don't I don't usually go out anywhere, especially this month. I'm being very cheap, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. I canceled so many things to get this list to as small as it is. If you've been following me for a while, you know how long this list was. Like, I was spending close to $4,000 at one point a month. Okay, we ain't gonna talk about that. If you want to know about that, go back to the previous videos. Go check out my January of this year, and you'll go crazy. But anyway, so for gas, I literally just go to work and I go to my kids' school, and that's it. Everything is very local. I don't live far from work, so I don't use that much gas. I literally use maybe $40 a week. Okay, so we're gonna take that $40 a week and we're gonna multiply it by the 5 weeks, and again, $200. Okay, so that $200 is gonna last me for the month for gas. Now, if I go over for whatever reason, let's say we're doing something for Christmas and I want to take the kids to Santa's Enchanted Forest. I live in Florida and they do this huge like theme, huge park, Christmas themed, etc., etc. Let's say I want to do that and it's in Miami. That's a drive, so I gotta compensate for that extra gas, and I use that with my future funds. Okay, this gas is specifically to what I use during the week to get to work and to get to my kids' school. Eating out. Okay, my kids like to have Dunkin' Fridays. We do Dunkin' Fridays every Friday morning. I take them to get breakfast at Dunkin'. That's about $10. Okay. And we were going to Denny's every Saturday morning. And that was roughly $40. So I was looking at $50 a week just to eat out for those 2 days. Okay. Again, I'm on a budget. So we have Denny's at home. So we're not going to Denny's anymore for now, until things get better, because I have to move and all kinds of stuff happening next year. So I'm trying to save some money. Okay, so we're gonna have Denny's at home. So I buy the pancake mix and I make my own pancakes. Save the money. However, I do keep doing the Dunkin' Fridays because they love that. So Dunkin' is, like I said, $10 a week. 10 times 5, you're looking at $50 a month. $50 for the month for Dunkin' Fridays. Okay. My kids, I usually give them $10 a week to spend. Half the time they don't. If any money that rolls over, so if I don't spend the $10 for that week, I put it in our family fun envelope. I'm going to be going through all my binders. I'm revamping all my binders, so stay tuned for that video, because that way you guys can see what I save for outside of my weekly budget. Okay, so my kids, $10 a week, $50. Half the time they really don't use it. They don't really do much. They have their own allowance and stuff, and they use their money to shop. This is just like extra money. And then spending for me, again, I was giving myself $10 a week, but I'm not. doing that, because I do have other stuff over here that's for me, like Massage Envy, this $70. That's a me thing, literally a me thing. And don't judge. Listen, guys, this is your budget, you know? This is my budget. You guys are going to do your budget. So you can budget however you want. If you want to go and spend $500 to do something crazy, go ahead and do it. It's your money. No one can tell you what to do with your money, okay? So if you have any opinions about how I spend my money, then maybe you shouldn't be watching my channel. I do take tips, or if you have advice, you know? But at the end of the day, like, your budget is your budget. Only you know how much money you have, how much money you can spend, how much you want to spend. No one knows your life or what happens, okay? So at the end of the day, you can take all the advice you want, but it's up to you whether you want to use it or not, okay? Anyway, that's my little spiel. All right, so we're going to take the $200 for groceries, plus the $200 for gas, plus the $50 for eating out, plus the $50 for the kids, and that's $500. See how quick that adds up? So $500 a month alone is just for groceries, gas, eating out, and the kids. That's it. $500. It adds up so fast. All right, so that's the total for that. Now, my next category is my future funds, my debt. All right, so the thing with this is that we don't know. I don't know how much money I'm putting towards anything. I usually, especially when I'm doing my monthly, okay, when I'm doing the full month, I don't break it down by envelope or anything like that. I just literally put, so I'm going to put here miscellaneous, okay. I'm just explaining to you guys how I do my stuff. So I have my future funds, also known as sinking funds. I just don't like the negative terminology, so I call it future funds because it's fun that way. And then I have my debt. So I'm going to give a debt update. I haven't done a debt update since I first started on YouTube. So it's been a year. Okay. A lot has changed. A lot has changed. There's a little bit more debt in some areas. There's no debt in some areas. So we're going to do a whole debt update. I mean, my student loans is like ridiculous. Again, that's going to be a whole other video. But I don't know. This is all a question mark. Because I don't know how much I'm going to put towards what throughout the month. Sometimes I might throw more towards debt. Sometimes I might throw more towards future funds. It just depends on my mood. It depends on my mood during that week. So we're going to go ahead and just close this off, right? So now what we're going to do, I am a zero-based budgeter, which means every single dollar that I earn is going to get put somewhere, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little breakdown. So I'm going to leave this total blank for right now until I do my breakdown and I can see how much money I have total left, okay? So this is, I want to explain what that means. So we're going to go ahead and block off another section. I'm running out of space here. But here we're going to do a breakdown. Break it down, break it down, break it down. Okay? So we're going to take my income. We're going to put it here. We're going to subtract the fixed. We're going to subtract the cash envelopes. And we're going to subtract the miscellaneous. And that's going to give us a big fat zero. The whole goal is for it to be $0. Okay? So in order for it to be $0, we need to do some math. So my income is $5,064, okay? For the month. My fixed is $2,231.24. My cash envelopes equal $500. And then miscellaneous, we're about to find out. Okay, so we're going to take 5,064 minus 2231.24, right? My fixed minus my cash equals 2,332.76 That's how much money we're going to put towards the future funds and the debt in the month of December. Not a week or anything like that. This is in the whole month of December, okay? So let me see where we're at time-wise. Oh, 20 minutes, okay. I'll be editing some stuff, so we should be good. We should be good. Now, I'm just gonna do my first week real quick. I'm actually gonna just write it all out and then come back to you guys, so that way we don't run out of time. But I want you guys to see what my first week is gonna look like. All right, you guys. So here's a rough breakdown of my first paycheck. So let me break it down real quick, okay? So I'm gonna get paid this much this week, $1,216. These are the fixed ones that I have to pay. So the Peacock is owed $4.99, Apple Music $10.99. I am putting $300 towards rent for the month of January, and I'm putting $200 towards just bills. Here's why. If I look at my calendar, for my next paycheck, I have big expenses. So I have my light bill that's $120, my car $285, and my car insurance $220. So that's already like what, 2, 4, 5, 6 and change, 600 and change. I don't want to be left with less money this week because I didn't take from that week. Does that make sense? So because I have extra money left in this week, what I'm going to do is take $200 and just put it in a bills envelope. That's going to help me out next week when my check is, when my fixed expenses are a little higher, right? So that's what I'm going to do. That's $515. One very important thing I missed over here in my budgets is my kids' aftercare. So I pay $190 a week for both of them for aftercare. So that's times 5. So you're looking at $950 for the month of December. And that's not including the 2 week of vacation. So the 2 weeks at the end of December are actually a little bit more because they're going to be, it's like a little sort of day camp kind of thing. So it's going to be even more money. So we'll get to that bridge. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But for this week, it's $190. So the total fix is $705.98. Then I'm going to go ahead and take my cash envelopes, which is my $40 for groceries, $40 for gas, $10 for eating out, $10 for the kids. That's $100. We have $360 going towards my future funds and $50 going towards debt, which would put at $410. So when you boom, 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 break it all down here, take my income and subtract all of this from it, I will have $0. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to let me know in the comments, okay? And I can answer questions, especially if you're a first-time budgeter. Now, I'm only doing this full explanation breakdown on these first couple videos just in case there's any new people in this budgeting community, which I highly recommend you guys become part of because everybody in this community is amazing. Let me tell you, everyone has different stories. Everyone has different ways that they budget. Everyone's budget is different. Guys, I'm telling you, look around. A lot of people that comment in my videos are also budgeters, so you can check out their channels. Hey, just go explore. That's how I was able to find so many amazing people. So that's what my budget's looking like. I hope that made sense to you guys. I'll be here all week. Yeah, so next week, once I start doing my weekly check-ins and everything, you kind of get a better idea of how I manage my money and how I allocate the money, the best way that fits my lifestyle, my budget, and everything. So yeah, so that's it, you guys. Oh no, wait, guess what? We forgot about a little brain teaser here. So I Googled that last one from yesterday. You guys, you just have to take it apart. I guess that one was just so easy because it was the first one. So now let's look at the second one because now I'm worried. That was the first one. I don't know what these other ones are gonna look like, but let's see. Uh-oh, totally tore that up. Ay, Dios. All right, there that goes. Oh, okay. So this one looks okay. So the whole point is what? To get it out of the loop, right? Let's see. Well, I would assume you would just twist it. Oh, wait. Can I bend it? I really hope these get harder because this one was pretty. I mean, didn't we do this? Don't you do this every day with keychains? Yay, I did it. So that is day 2. You know what you can do is put it. Wait a minute. Did I just do that the easy way? Oh, wow. I feel dumb. I definitely feel dumb because I'm here rotating it every which way. Hold on. Now I'm curious if I did it. Did I do it the wrong way, y'all? Oh my God. Hold on. Oh, these nails. These nails. You know, I can't guarantee they will be here by the end of the month. But let's see. Let me bring this back to where it was, because I feel like oh, okay. Okay, I did it right. Okay. I thought I was losing my mind. I thought it was just that easy. No, you have to go around. Okay. Well, there's the second one. And I did it. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me again today. Again, if you have any questions, just leave it in the comments. I love talking with you guys. So if you have any questions about how to do this, if you need some help, I don't mind giving my input. Also, if you're a fellow budgeter and you see someone leave a comment that you can answer, hey, feel free to jump in. That's what we're here for, to help each other out, right? So we can end this year with a bang and start 2023 like on the best foot. All right, so you guys, thank you so much again. If this is your first time watching my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell. I will be dropping a video every single day this month up until Christmas Eve. Okay, so leave leave a comment if you have questions. Hit that thumbs up if you liked this video, and yeah, let's go on to the next one. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.